All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've had a pretty good day in the market. But if not, I understand. It's because today was a taking a breather, basically, is what the market was doing. If you take a look here at the Dow Jones futures, you'll see that today's bar was definitely a setup bar for what's to come. You notice that the bearish trend momentum reading has now fallen off. And now we have the beginning stages of a bullish trend momentum reading. Therefore, we do see the price action looking to head back higher. And you can't see it here on the futures chart, but I'll show you in a second. All right, so if we come over here and do this, let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about. This will kind of give you a heads up as to where things are going. All right, so we'll take this one here. All right, hopefully you can hear me. The sound is okay. All right, we're just waiting for the screen to update here. Sometimes the software is a little slow. All right, so if you compare the Dow futures, right, to the diamonds, the Dow ETF, the ticker is DIA. You'll notice something interesting, right? So what today did was it filled the gap, and then that was it. After it filled the gap, we pulled right back. Now there's one more gap, and that's up here to fill. So that leads us to believe that we're going to have another run up, a little rally to get back up here to fill this gap before failing and then setting up itself for the next leg down, which will take out the current low. Does that make sense? Now, there is something that could stop this. All right. And the thing that could stop this is the Fed doing an emergency rate cut. Now, you didn't hear anyone talking about the Fed doing emergency rate cuts. All right. Until now. I was the first one to talk about this months ago. Months ago, I talked about it. And I said one of the scenarios that will most likely play out would be a market sell-off that's powerful enough to frighten people and make the Fed flinch and do a emergency rate cut in between meetings. And now all of a sudden, the market has sold off and done that. And so people now are crying for the Fed to come and save them, which is what we anticipated was going to take place. So you have the beginnings, now stages of a bullish trend momentum reading, but the momentum is still south. All right, so we cannot ignore that. All right, the momentum here is still a bearish one. So is this bar going to be short-lived, and is this setting up for a leg lower, let's say as early as possibly tonight? That is a possibility. Yes, that is a possibility. We cannot ignore that. So, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what's in store. Sometimes things go a little bit different than we anticipate, and this could more than likely be one of those situations. Like back here, you saw where the market breaks out and Then you have a divergence between the indicator and the price action. And then the indicator comes back up to catch up with the price action and then starts to turn down. So when you see these situations like that, it's normally a heads up that something is wrong, or you are nearing a top. And that's exactly what ended up happening. So we're going to keep our eye on it and keep watching and see what develops over the next couple of days. But in addition to that, we're not, we're not stupid. We know that, um, this is not necessarily over. It's just over for now. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Okay, let's see here. Someone says, "Hey Dex, how's it going? Hope you're feeling better. Please research carrot juice and alkaline water if it's cancer related. And if you get a chance, can you look at LGVN?" Okay, yes, we can look at LGVN. Let's see what's going on with that. No problem. All right, so computer's just a little slow. Okay, so LGVM, is that it? LGV. Oh, N is in Nancy. I have M. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, I see you. It's on the NASDAQ. All right, let's get this on. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, so I do see the next couple of days anyway of the markets rallying. Now, I will say this though, on top of that, okay? Um, if we do get that emergency rate cut thing going, well, then that will change things as well, because then that'll make the market rally even harder. Okay, so I think that the rally will fail though. But if we get that rate cut, that emergency rate cut, then they'll make the market take out the old highs and put in new highs, and the market will continue to rally into the election. But anything short of that happening, no, I think the market will continue to sell off and put pressure on the Fed at that point. So I think this rally is going to end in a failure, all right, a failed top, and then that's when it rolls over. So we'll see if I'm right or not. You just never know. All right, so on this one here, this is LGVN. This is Longoveron. I think that's how you say it. All right, so you can see here the trend is a bearish one, and you've had some pops here and there, some pop-ups here and there. You can see here where you had that, you can see where the selling came off, the bullishness came in. Then you got hit with another selling, more selling, and then that came off, and then you went bullish, and you gapped up. Market comes down, closes the gap, takes off again, and then here you are back down here again. So this market is kind of leveling off. The momentum, though, is still bearish, even though you got the beginning of a bullish trend momentum reading, and the momentum may be trying to turn up here. So as of right now, you're in a bear market, but the bear market is really trying to, start a bear market rally. It wants to do that. It wants to rally. And we'll see if the market will be successful in doing that. So on this one, it looks like I'm going to have to call this bullish because of the bullish trend momentum reading that's coming on now. So as long as you can get enough energy behind the push, I think there's a good opportunity here. I think your play is back up here toward the highs up here. Okay, so that's around the $6.40 level. All right, that's back up in here. Okay. So yeah, I think that's where the play is as of right now. You got to go with the trend momentum readings, and right now you got a bullish one, so you should be looking for buying opportunity. Okay, the last thing we're going to look at here is the Nasdaq. We're going to take a look at this one real quick. All right. As you know, the tech sector is what really fueled all this. And now that, you know, earnings are really starting to win the day, people are starting to ask, where is, where are the earnings? We understand AI this and AI that, but people now want to know, where are the earnings? They want to know, where is the money? Because should they not be making money if everyone's really truly rushing to get to the AI? Isn't that what we should be seeing right now? And so that's the question. So looking here, you can see that the NASDAQ is a little bit different than the Dow. The NASDAQ tried to fight right here and gave you a bullish trend momentum reading for a day, and then that was it. It couldn't muster any more. And because you're in a bull market environment, this was looked upon as a buying opportunity. But what it ended up doing is setting up for the next leg down, which did come. And now, and and even when this came, you still had the bearish trend momentum reading. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this here wasn't real because of the bearish trend momentum reading. All right. So when you have that, you have to, trade what you see here. So bearish trend momentum reading. And then you have now a bullish trend momentum reading trying to come up again. Can the market rally this time, or is this going to be another setup leg for another leg down yet again? That is the question right now. And again, you got to trade what you see, and what you see right here, Nasdaq 100. So, like I said, between now and Friday, we should see the markets try to recover from some of these losses, from the gap down losses, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right, folks, that's all I have time for. Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow morning, and we can do a more in-depth analysis. I did also put the message out um, that I was liquidating those shorts, which I did. The pulse waves gave off a really, really great opportunity to catch a 2-day slide like that, and it was beautiful. And now we get to go in the reverse. So with that being said, everyone remember, the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.